Esther, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this year's Hong Kong Forum. It is always a pleasure to welcome our friends from around the world to Asia's World City. Let me also join Esther in welcoming our new members, the Hong Kong Business Association of Cambodia and the 7 subgroups of the Hong Kong Chamber of Commerce in China. This brings the total membership to 41 members associations, representing more than 12,000 member associates from around the world. The Hong Kong Forum is a valuable chance for Federation members to meet, network, catch up on what is happening in Hong Kong and the region, and discover new opportunities in the process. I'm sure there will be much to discuss this year in light of the many momentous events that have taken place around the world and in Hong Kong. While Brexit and the US election results have been dominating the headlines, I'm sure some of you have also been following our local political scene closely. It is true that Hong Kong is not immune to the wave of uncertainty that has been sweeping across many parts of the world. After all, we are a global city. But I would like to assure you that our city is ready to ride out this wave, just as we had done many times before in the past, from the Asian economic crisis in the 90s to SARS in 2003, to the global financial crisis whose aftermath is still felt today. As a resilient and resourceful community, Hong Kong has always been able to find opportunities even in the face of adversity. Or I should say, Hong Kong is the place where opportunities are created. We can do that because we are an open society with a free flow of information, money, and people. Not only has the US-based Heritage Foundation ranked us the world's freest economy for 22 years in a row, but more international companies are setting up in Hong Kong. We now have almost 8,000 mainland and overseas companies, and the upward trend is continuing. Hong Kong also continues to be a top destination for FDI from around the world, reaching a record $175 billion in 2015, second only to the United States. Also, in research carried out by the Economist Intelligence Unit in 2016, Hong Kong's startup environment compares well against its rivals, especially in terms of access to venture capital, rule of law, and the fact that it is relatively cheap and easy to start a business in Hong Kong. And with the growing importance of the Asian market, more multinationals are also looking to Hong Kong as a base to conduct their financial operations by setting up corporate treasury centers, or CTCs, in the city. To encourage this trend, the government this year amended the taxes rule to enable qualified companies to significantly reduce their tax burden by establishing a CTC in Hong Kong. Another reason that Hong Kong offers plenty of opportunities is because we have mainland China, the world's second largest economy, at our doorstep, and a steadily growing Asia around us. This means we have been able to reap the benefits of China's transformation in the past few decades, while being able to participate in the development of Asia as its economy takes off. Framing these opportunities in context is the Belt and Road Initiative. You may have heard the term many times before, but in reality, it may be a little bit hard to grasp its significance. Spanning 60-plus countries from Asia to Europe and Africa, the Belt and Road aims to integrate economic and social activity among these countries through infrastructure and connectivity. And let me add here that Belt and Road is not just about Asia, Europe, and Africa. It is all-inclusive And all countries who are interested to increase the trade and investment by improving connectivity are very much part of this endeavor. It is also gradually gaining traction around the world as international investments are made and new rail networks are completed, such as China-Europe lines. As one of the world's top financial, trading, and professional services centers with a history of international trade and investment, Hong Kong stands to play a key role in integrating the commercial aspects of the Belt and Road. How you can leverage Hong Kong to explore these opportunities will be one of the themes at this year's Hong Kong Forum. So don't miss the panel discussion on Hong Kong, your beacon along the Belt and Road, right after the coffee break this morning. Another theme running throughout this year's forum focuses on support for our next generation of business leaders. Here we have a variety of panel discussions that explore such topics as big data, opportunities for young entrepreneurs, and business succession. Indeed, passing on Hong Kong's entrepreneurial spirit has been a big part of the HKTDC's 50th anniversary celebrations this year. Yes, we are 50 this year. I'm much younger, but our organization is 50. We have used the milestone of our Golden Jubilee to open channels of dialogue between our current and future captains of industry. We have done this by arranging both small gatherings and large events like last month's Youth Forum, as well as other youth engagement activities. Also looking to the future, the HKTDC will continue to cultivate partnerships with new countries and markets while keeping a close eye on mature markets in Europe and North America, where change is bound to present both challenges and opportunities for business. And you can be sure that the HKTDC will continue to explore all aspects of the Belt and Road to help companies unlock the full potential of this vision for global growth via Hong Kong. I know that through the Hong Kong platform, you will be able to bring back many business opportunities to your markets. I also hope that you can spend a few extra days in Hong Kong to take in 4 concurrent events: the Business of Intellectual Property Asia Forum, World SME Expo, Hong Kong International Franchising Show, and the HKTDC Inno Design Tech Expo, which will all start on Thursday right here at the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Center. And of course, please also stay a few more days after that to do some Christmas shopping. Hong Kong is a great place for shopping, for dining, for looking at the green side if you haven't yet discovered it. So Hong Kong is the place where you want to be for business, for work, for vacation, and of course to be with friends. Last, I would just like to take this opportunity to thank all our member associates from around the world for your staunch support to Hong Kong and to HKTDC throughout the years. Thank you.